Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy III within the Final Fantasy Marathon. And in this episode, I'll be taking the Enterprise around the different areas of the world map on the left-hand side of the world map. I'll be exploring certain towns that I don't have to go to yet, and some places that have a few secrets, that I can loot stuff, get better magic, get better equipment, before I then head to the Tower of Owen, which will be the first real test within the game. So, without further ado, let's go. So I am on level 11, and I will not be level grinding before the Tower of Owen. So first destination, it's a town that has been destroyed by bandits. Cool. Well, not bandits, but soldiers. No, go away. I have nothing you want. Please, I beg you, do not kill me. There be a demon in the sands to the west. I have seen it. A tree. A giant tree that moves. You want to know about crystals? Maybe someone in the village of the ancients to the west knows something about them. Far to the west, across the desert, is a village of people who claim to be descendants of the ancients. Now, do you find a few Final Fantasies there are a lot of ancients? Of course, it's emphasised the most within Final Fantasy VII, but it's like a minor plot point here. There is a hidden stairway inside the fireplace. We've stored weapons in the basement, but none of us are strong enough to use them. Please take them, take the weapons, and save our town. So you are the strangers. I am the Elder of Tikal. You must have heard by now that the soldiers who pillaged our town, they suddenly appeared after the earthquake from the desert to the west. They took away our grain, our water, and any able-bodied townsfolk. You have seen the result of their attacks. There is nothing we can do. This is the abode of the Elder of Tikal. Please, you must speak with him. So this plot point isn't relevant yet, but it will be for later. The Kenpoji. The settlement in the mountains west of Castle Argus is said to be inhabited by people who can see into the future. They are the Gorgons. They're the ones that prophesied the earthquake. And we'll be going to see them soon. This just shows how bad the state of the town is. Please, no. Spare my child, my only child. You're not one of them? I'm sorry. I thought those soldiers came back again. They took my husband. They took him, with the others, to the desert to the west. They wore the seal of Argus. My husband, I hope they haven't done anything to him. You'll be fine. And I'm sure your husband would be. I'm sure he's not some demonic soldier by now. Only joking, he won't be a demon soldier. And speak to the Moogle. go. So in case you want to read that, might as well do these extra little bits and boob. Let's now take the ship. Wedge it in this corner. There is the moving tree. Bum 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 The job at Libal Griffin. These are the same ones that were in the Sydney West Tower. Of course, Aero would work a treat against these, but you know. Oof! Yeah, there is a reason why there's like a crop circle around that forest, but not yet. I'm not going to show it yet. So we've got a knocker, a gorgon, and a flyer. Oh no. We are weak towards the flyer. Thunderer, thunderer, thunderer. Bye bye. Lovely jubbly. Here we go, Village of the Ancients. Boom, 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 boom. We are the sons and daughters of the Ancients, a once great civilization, but now we live by the land as our rule commands. Long ago, our rule also charged us with guarding the Tower of Owen. Would you believe me if I told you that the ground we're standing on, this continent, was a loft? Rubbish, you say. Well, it's nonetheless true. The Tower of Owen is a pillar. The pillar that supports our continent, built by the ancients to bring balance between light and darkness. So yeah, it actually turns out that we're on a floating continent. So that is what the world map is. Our ancestors once built a great civilization, but were punished for their arrogance. That is the catastrophe we now call the Wrath of the Light. They attempted to harness the power of the light. They arrogantly assumed there was nothing they could not do, but they had fought wrong. It is said that 4 warriors emerged from the world of darkness and stopped the destructive forces of light that our ancestors had conjured. But now, it is darkness that has emerged, bringing chaos and destruction in its wake. All that we can do is wait for the 4 warriors to appear once again. And that is me, my friend. Hang on, I need to see the magic that everybody's got. Got a bit of an itch as well. Right, you've got Cura, you've got Fyra, Thunder, and Blizzara. You've got Fyra. Let's go for Blizzara and Cura for Ingus. Right, so with that, Fyra, Blizzara, and then Thundera, Cura, teleport blind there. Right, so now we get weapons and Omar. Our rule commands us to let ourselves be guided by the Great Will. Have you ever seen a chocobo? Such a strange bird it is. They make their home in the woods to the east, if you wish to see them. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can get flame mail afterwards. Weapons I'm fine with for now. But I'd rather sort these 2 out first. I have to be careful what I sell, in case I sell stuff that I'll need, but based on the next 2 classes I'm going to change to, I'll not need Sonic Knuckles, I'll not need a Kempo G, Right, so before I even bother trying to sell anything, I want to see what weapons I can get. I think they're just like elemental stuffs, mostly. Or staves, if you want to pronounce it that way. Light and darkness have their own will, a will that transcends that of mere mortals such as you and I, and they are perpetually at war. The crystals exist to bring balance between these 2 forces. When the balance tilts too far one way, the crystals choose 4 mortals and bless them with their power. Now that the balance is tilted toward darkness, 4 warriors of the light will be chosen and tasked with bringing equilibrium to the world once more. Well, luckily, I don't need any weapons. I mean, I could do with a serpent sword for Lunith with his knife, but that's fine. Bum, 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 bum. What is job levels? 5776. Fair enough. Oh, let's talk to you, shall we? I'll give you a prize if you run around the edge of the continent on a chocobo. We're going to do that right now, aren't we? So, you know. Whoosh. Right, here we go. Bastard, why? Let me get on a chocobo. Lizard man. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See, the reason why I got Blizzara over Thunderer for Ingus as well. Blizzara is just more useful, really. Whoosh. So once you get Geisel Greens, you can do that. But anyway, here we go. Gotcha, Chocobo. If you see this white mist, you can see that maybe it is indeed floating. Anyway, there is Geisel, the town that houses the Geisel Greens. Now that's another thing that Final Fantasy III does, was to introduce the Chocobos. But 3 introduced Geisel and Geisel Greens. There we go. What? Chocobos are just absolutely legendary. I know a few people that know of a Chocobo without even playing a Final Fantasy game. Just a Chocobo. There we go. Incredible. You actually did it. Well, good work. Work. Here's your prize. No misprint. Fantastic. That was well worth it. We got to hear the Chocobo theme for a bit. So. There we go. But guess what? We're going to hear it again. So let's go. We've got the living forest here. Might as well go into. These woods are blessed with life. We are fairies, keepers of these woods. The wizard Hein of Castle Argus is the one who put the curse on the Elder Tree, which is the one floating around in the desert. The Elder Tree was carved into the shape of a castle and wanders the desert aimlessly. You must help the Elder. Hein changes his weak point when he uses barrier shift. The wizard who took the Elder can change his weak point at will. You will need to be able to analyse him in order to defeat him. Well, you don't have to, but Scholar, one of the ones you get after the second crystal, is what you can use, because the stuff here with Castle Hein is a bit later on, but you know. If the Elder Tree does not return soon, these woods will wither and die. The trees are weeping. They weep for the missing Elder Tree, a tree that has lived for 10,000 years. The wizard came and put a curse on the Elder, then took him away. Right, 2 more places left, not counting the Tower of Owen. We've got the what's it called? The Ancient's Cave, and it's called, oh no, Gorgon Valley it's called. Or something like that. Wow, fantastic, well done. Still there's a heft, it still one-shots them, either way. Oof! Obtained an Antarctic wind. Thank you. I'll take that. Very happily take that. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll go round this way. Oh, it's Pegasus. No, not Pegasus, but it's a water Pegasus called a Tangi Ndombele. Thundera. You see, when you do this though, yes, I get the experience for you killing it, but I don't get job proficiency increases. God! Silence seal. Okay. So the Tower of Owen is above, Castle Argus is below. I need to go to Gorgon Valley. Gorgonzola cheese. Nice. Which I'd like to see. Right, here we go. Golden Gulch, that's what it's called. You are in Golden Gulch. We Golgans are born sightless. However, we are endowed with the power of clairvoyance. We can glimpse into the future. The crystal that gave you your blessing is the crystal of wind. You must go and seek the other 3, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. I sense the power of fire from the island of dwarves. We live in this gulch, hidden from the world, for oftentimes knowing the future leads to misfortune. If darkness engulfs the world, everything will be consumed by the void. When the balance between light and darkness is broken, it will give birth to an unstoppable force that will destroy the world. Well, that force, oof. Only took me 6 years to beat. Ice Staff, Fire Staff, and Mage Robe. A free Mage Robe, whoa! When the tower begins to crumble, spewing flames of doom, the man who changed destinies will awaken. The powers of darkness have hidden the light from the remaining crystals, and the crystals themselves have chosen to seal their powers. The earthquake was only the beginning. The great tremors that swallowed the crystals, the light of our world, only to spawn monsters from the depths of the scarred land, are nothing but harbingers of what is yet to come. The living wood, the weeping trees are calling for you. Use this spell and enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Desh, your destiny awaits. Of course, Desh remembered that he has to do something, but he doesn't remember what, so there we go. The Tower of Owen is filled with machinery. That is where Desh's destiny awaits. So now Desh is like, okay, well. I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I have the power to do it. Pog! Right, well, there's no point healing. Probably won't get another level up before I go to the... And I should probably equip Toad. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum. There we go. Just wanna centralize it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Whoosh. I mean, Dash literally did nothing to this fight. But hey ho. Good damage by Ingus. While he's attacking now, I'll put him at the front row, but for the boss fight, I put him at the back so he can spam magic from the back row. And here we go, Castle Argus, which is completely empty. There we go. You see the crack, but there we go. 1,000 gil. 1,000 gil. 2,000 gil, no joking. 1,000 gil. 1,500! No, I'm joking. Anyway, it's a very good gil for later on. We need a magic key. We can get from Geisel. We're getting quite a few magic keys because, well, they're needed for a certain dungeon, otherwise you have to use a thief. And you don't want to have to use a thief. But the thing is, if you go to that dungeon, you can't return to Geisel during that point of the game. So I'm going to buy like 10 magic keys for that reason specifically. But there is a secret here as well. So many secrets in FF3. Bomb fragment. An Antarctic wind. So many Antarctic winds. It is beautiful. And those sea elementals just hand me the Antarctic winds. I mean, what? I'm going to be reaching the half an hour mark for the Tower of Owen, so I might as well do it. Why not? Why not do a big boy episode? Just realised I haven't saved it. The whole episode. But once I get to the outside of the tier, I'll do it outside of the tier. It's a hermit. I should probably equip one of the other staffs as well, just so I can use it. If there's any fiery elementals out there. They can both spam magic from the back row without Refia using her spell slots now. Right, here we go. Let's quick save. So you do need to turn into a toad to start to get into the dungeon. but well, you're going to be seeing a little bit different. So, Petite Mage. Let's use fire for now. There we go. Boo, don't slash. Good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So it doesn't matter how easily you can like slam enemies. Shit. It's the bosses that are usually the problem in Final Fantasy 3, because Final Fantasy 3 bosses are just absolutely disgusting. As you'll see rather quickly. But yeah, sometimes the enemies in the dungeons don't give as much experience as some of the ones in certain parts of the world map, but that's just how they do it. I'd appreciate if it didn't get too many petite mages, so I don't get spammed with Blizzara. She give me a Lilliputian. I see. Oh no, it's a Pugman. So it keeps saying I'll say Lilliputian until it gives me the Lilliputian. I think it's the purple one. We've seen the orange and green. No, red and green. You've got orange and purple left out of the enemy types. You also get Far Darrig as well. The things we didn't see any in Toz's Tunnel, which is very weird, but hey ho. Is he going to roll up and spike? Or are we going first? Oh no. Oof! Wrong character fall. Should have chosen Lunith. Sit down. Lunith isn't gonna need to go at this rate. Don't you dare give me a battle in the few steps. I'm gonna be a toad. Don't you dare. Thank you. Now we turn straight back. I welcome you to the Tower of Owen and your doom. Lunith's just like, miss me with that. So the Tower of Owen, it's like 10 or 11 floors, however high it goes. It's a pretty simplistic dungeon though, so it's not really hard to traverse it. Just have to be careful with certain encounters. So you give me a petite mage yet again. Ouch. Bloody hell. So we're going to have to heal up, because I know if I don't, then these bastards are going to want to single target a Blizzara to finish off, so... Yeah, Lunith is not going. Is that level 13, right? See, I'd usually grind up to 15, but there's no need to do that. That's silly. Well, what's the point in that? I didn't remember if there's any chests or not there, but there we go. Right, please. Let Lunith go, please. Oh, what are you doing, Dash? I actually don't want this. Oof. Well, bye-bye. There we go. You got to go. I need to boost his job level. But the thing is, I know what I'm doing too much now. So it's got to the point where, you know, I just know. I know a good way to just absolutely decimate enemies. But it isn't good for Lunif, clearly. He's not getting the best job level increases, but hey ho. If he crits, it's all good. I believe this is a high potion. I know it's a spark dagger. Again. Oh, hello. It's an Augusti. Oh, Dash, please. To pack it in. Oof. Well, no one's actually using magic, so we're doing it through items, so screw you. If this kills, then, you know, Lunif would have been fine. But Dash again! Stopping Lunif from getting proficiency increase. Pack it in, idiot. Probably should get 10. Probably should get 10 Echo Herbs, but never mind. You will never find your way through this place. Okay, mate, calm down. You literally have to trigger that cutscene first before you can interact with Matt. A petite mage again. Now, Desh, I don't know why you're suddenly spamming attacks in the fight, but I don't appreciate it, mate. Piss off! I don't need you! Why do you always attack the one Lunif? I bet you if I changed it and swapped it round, and then Lunif attacked the one on the left, he'd suddenly attack the one on the left. He's not going to get job level increases, which means his stats aren't going to go up. God, they were getting lovely, jubbly job level increases, and I get nothing. He's still on 5, 8, 9, and 7, and he's on 5. Naughty. It's usually the other way round with the mages, but hey hey. It's fine, I'm sure. Well, I mean, he'll get one in the boss fight, but hey hey. Shit, what's the way to go? Ah, good. Bomb fragment. Echo Herbs. I mean, I don't care about bomb fragment. If it isn't an Antarctic wind, I'm not bothered. Dash, don't you bloody dare. Because, I mean, I have to just use the fire staff anyway. Why? It's like, it's luck that I don't want. Bet you if I didn't use the fire staffs with Ark and Refia, suddenly Dash wouldn't go. Because, you know, this game's a bitch. I've never seen this before, but I said I don't want it. So now 9, 9, and 7, and Lunif's still on 5. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, finally, a Thardarig. You can ult out that one. There we go. Luna's can attack his own. So you go first, don't one shot, and then Lunif you finish off. Once you go for. Okay, bud. Right, yeah, that's not helpful, Lunif. Bloody hell. There we go. See, that's all we needed. All we needed. So job level 6997. Right, same again. I'm just going to do it like that for the rest of the dungeon. I mean, there's not too many floors left, but... You do that, don't care. Stay mad. I mean, the fire stuff strat will stop working anyway soon. As we're going into dungeon, well, the next two dungeons are fire based, so there you go. Bum, 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 bum. Why you fooked it, you stupid idiots? You need to stop. Lunif could get a nice attack in. But no. So if you've noticed, those job levels are increasing Refri and Ark's magic defense a hell of a lot. Lunif, not as much. Ingus, in between the three. Because of course he gets magic and physical stats. Let's get up these stairs. What are you doing? We got a bat. Oh, Desh, can you piss off, please? Do you know, at least next two dungeons, I can get Lunif's proficiency up through actually getting an attack. Yeet! Get poisoned. And silenced. That is mean. How dare you? That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. They're just outspeeding Lunif now because of their increase. Lunif's gonna go after every bloody boss. But it's fine, whatever. Look, Jesus Christ. Remember Rookie Adam not having any items that cure status ailments, and then he ends up freaking himself over. We love to see it. Already got flame mail, so I can sell that. Actually, no, I'll keep items until I really do need to sell them, because I'm going to need stuff. Right, Desh, piss off. Why? Just piss off. I just don't get it. Why would you do it all the time? It's like, well, I mean, it just sums it up. I get a lot of bad luck, or a lot of luck when I just don't need it. Yeah, it's alright doing that, but Ark will go first, and then it's over. See, if Desh doesn't go, Lunif gets to go. Unless there's some extremely high damage rolls, which is very unlikely. Let's have a look at these job levels now. It's ridiculous. 6, 10, 10, 7. Right, here we go. We're at the end, and we've got Zeus's Wrath. Zeus's Wrath. You know what? Piss off.
Just piss off. Yep, of course. Just piss off. Watch Ark. Right, so watch Ingus go. I was gonna say Ingus goes first, kills the bat, and then Ark and Refia just magically get crits. I'm prolonging this battle to try and get Luna for job level increase. See, there we go. Done. Simple.
Bum 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 bum. Formation.
Right, I'm just gonna quick save. I'll very rarely do this within the dungeon, but
I'll do it for this fight. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of our Lord, Xande,
and plunge these lands into eternal darkness. This is the first name drop of Xande. He's going to be a very important antagonist. You cannot stop me. Prepare to die.
Okay,
Medusa. Okay.
Fantastic, that's because Lunith is shit right now.
Oof!
Oof! Oh shit, how dare you? You absolute bastards. Do you know what? Okay then. You might as well do your 2 damage. You might as well Echo Herb yourself. Right, okay, that's cool, but can Ark go, please? Can Ark go? Thank you.
Don't. I was gonna say, I've never seen Stair hit, and today is not gonna be the day.
Bum 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 bum
Oh, you twat.
Right, so she's gonna be nearly dead now. Bump 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 bump.
You twat. You absolute twat. She's gonna die. Bum 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 bum. Of course, of course, of course. She's gonna die now, isn't she? No? Okay. Now she'll use an AoE magic, which will knock Refia down again. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Dickhead. Right, well, Ark should go first, as since he always goes bloody first. So, I was going to say, I don't want to see no bullshit where it magically suddenly didn't go first. And I want to see them go before Medusa as well, please. Thank you and good night. Jesus Christ. That shouldn't have been like that, but hey ho. Never mind. That's what can very easily happen in Final Fantasy III with the boss fights. If both of the boss's attacks are centered on one character, game over for them. Desh, don't get too close. The fire, I think it's going to blow up. I finally remember everything. I'm the guardian of this tower, an ancient, as you call us. I was asleep for a very long time. I was supposed to awaken when this tower was in danger. I guess I slept a bit too long. It took me forever to remember my task. The damage is extensive, but it's not too late. At this rate, the floating continent will be flung away from the sun. The negative effects on its inhabitants are unimaginable. I'll go inside and try to stabilize the tower. I guess this is goodbye. I thank you for everything you've done for me, and it was fun being with you guys. I'm just getting carried away a bit with the Requiem theme, which does play if you game over, and I've heard it so many bloody times, especially towards the end of the game, and, well, not the next boss, but the boss after, which I have mentioned a lot over the years, and many people, well, not many people, but a few people do know my hatred and disgust for the boss. But anyway, Desh, no, you're going to die if you go in there. This is my destiny. Go to the Dwarves Island. That is where you'll find the power of fire. I won't forget you. Goodbye. Desh! Poor Selena. Yow, ouch. The Enterprise. Did Desh send us here? Look, the maelstrom's weakening. We can get out. Well, I mean, you never saw the maelstrom because I didn't show it, but that's the intersection to get to the outer ring of the floating continent. But now, yeah. And get there. We are in Desh's debt. We must go onwards to the Dwarves Island. Desh, please be safe. We're gonna park here. Yeah, there's only Geisel and the Dwarves Island to explore in the floating continent. Of course, you've also got Heinz Tower and a few other bits and bobs. So 7, 11, 11, 8. He should get better weapons though, Lunif. I hope so anyway. I'm gonna need a sword. Because, I mean, if I can buy another Salaman sword, I'd happily buy it. Instead of using the axe. Bum. See, I was going to use a bomb fragment, but didn't end up needing to use it because she died that turn.
But I do like seeing 7 Antarctic winds. That does float me out. But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy
3 within the Final Fantasy Marathon. This was a big one, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode, where I will be going to the Dwarves Island, where I'll be trying to obtain the power of fire. But I'll discover that, just like every other place within the world, the dwarves have their own little problem that I'm going to have to solve. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.